What's up fans, it's Francisco from Footy RTA. Today I'm very excited to be bringing you guys a new series to the channel. In this series we're going to take a look at the beautiful game's past and how it's evolved. So for today's video we're going to take a look at arguably one of the greatest players to ever live, Diego Armando Maradona, and his story. So to start off from the very beginning, Diego was born in Lanús, Argentina, which is a town to the south of Buenos Aires, which is the capital of Argentina, and it has a population of around 200,000 people. Diego was born into poverty as his parents Dalma Franco and Diego Maradona Sr. were experiencing financial troubles. But of course, that didn't stop motivating him because he started playing soccer at the age of 10. He joined his first official team in 1970 called Las Cebollitas, which translates to the Little Onions, just in his local town. The team went on to win 136 consecutive games along with a national championship, and this was certainly what sparked his career. Right, so getting into the early stages of his career, Diego made his professional debut with Argentinos Junior, a team he signed for, at the age of 15 in 1976. And only a few months later, he made his professional debut with the Argentina national team. And one of the reasons he was able to get this far, of course, other than his sensational talent, was because of Francis Cornejo, a scout that discovered him at the age of 8 while playing in one of the fields in his local town. Diego actually wasn't permitted to participate in the 1978 World Cup simply because he was too young. But next year, in 1979, that summer, he led Argentina to win the U20 World Cup. He was actually the second top goal scorer in that tournament with 6 goals. So after having scored 115 goals, in 137 games, he decided to move away from Argentinos Juniors to go into Boca Juniors in 1981. He then spent a year at the club and won a national title in Argentina known as the Metropolitano, and scored 28 goals in total for Boca Juniors before making his big move to Barcelona. And let me remind you that this is only when he was 21 years old, and he was the world record signing for $4 million from Boca Juniors to Barcelona. I want you guys to leave a comment down below saying what you think his value would be in today's market, because I'm sure it would be astronomical. Maradona spent 2 years in Spain and won the Spanish Cup in 1983 with Barcelona. Although not having spent that much time at the club, he still managed to score 38 goals in 58 appearances for the Catalan side. At age 24, Maradona decided to go to the Serie A and join mediocre side Napoli in 1984. Of course, guys, you have to remember that this was 1984, and I know Napoli is a very successful club now, but you have to remember that it was the past, and yeah, they just weren't that good back then. So for any Napoli fans, there you go. And from then on, the next 8 years of Maradona's career would change the world of soccer forever. Diego led Napoli to win 2 Serie A titles in 1987 and 1990, and also a Europa League title in 1989. And he completely revolutionized Italian soccer and put Serie A on the map. Keep in mind that before he joined, Napoli were on the verge of relegation from the Serie A, so what he did was incredible. After the end of the Falkland War between Argentina and England, the Argentine people have been keeping an internal feud with the English, but that is until the World Cup of 1986. In this World Cup, Argentina and England faced off in the quarterfinals. In this game, Maradona scored arguably 2 of the greatest goals in soccer history and his career. Take a look at them right here. I mean, isn't that amazing how he went past 9 defenders by himself and managed to go past the keeper and score? And also, how did he get away with that hand? Like, I don't understand, but still, it's incredible. And it was these 2 goals that eventually led Argentina to the semifinals and then the finals, and then to win the 1986 World Cup title. His time in Napoli was so impactful that the Italians built him a statue in the city. Diego Maradona scored a total of 115 goals in his 8-year spell at Napoli, which was something that changed the club's history forever. I mean, imagine this, right? You were in one of the biggest clubs in world history, and they still are, and then you go into this club, this tiny club that, was on the verge of relegation, and you bring them 2 Serie A titles and 1 Europa League title, all while scoring 115 goals. That is incredible and something no one has ever done before. But with great moments in Diego's career, there also came bad ones. His spell at Napoli was forcefully ended as he was caught with cocaine in Argentina and was prohibited from playing soccer for 15 months. And during the 1994 World Cup, one of the most crucial tournaments for Argentine soccer, he was caught using doping drugs, which caused him to get kicked out from the tournament. And sadly, after that, Maradona's career started to, slow down very, very much. And he only played 5 games for Newell's Old Boys, a club in Argentina, and then returned to Boca Juniors for about 4 or 5 years, and then only scored 3 goals there. So yeah, Maradona played his last game ever with Boca Juniors on October 25th of 1997 and left having changed the game and people's lives forever. Today, Maradona keeps himself busy in coaching. He's coached various teams from Qatar and Mexico, and he also coached Argentina from 2008 to 2012. So yes, he was their coach during the 2010 World Cup. So overall, Maradona was one of the greatest, if not the greatest player to ever step foot on a soccer field. However, due to his lack of morals and unwise decisions such as drug abuse, he will always be on the back page of soccer's history books. So if you guys enjoyed the video and would like to see more historical videos like these, then make sure to leave a comment down below and leave a like on the video. Also subscribe if you're new, and with that said, see you guys on Wednesday.